Okay guys, how are we doing? JK Fitness 151 here, and today's video is all going to be all about sciatica. And first of all, what is sciatica? So sciatica is any type of pain. It is the name given to any type of pain caused by an irritation or compression of the sciatic nerve. Now, the sciatic nerve is the longest nerve in your body. Can't think of the longest nerve in your body, and it runs from your back to your pelvis, and also through your buttocks, and all the way down to both legs. So it ends at your feet as well. Okay, so sciatica is often characterized by one of the following symptoms or more, right? So there's a few symptoms for it, so it's best to look out for these. So first of all, the one will be a constant pain in the side of your buttocks or leg, rarely in both legs, but you do sometimes feel it. Pain is worse when you sit, so if you're sitting down, the pain is really, really bad. What else? There was absolutely loads, and like I said, I'm not really exactly thinking of the there's weakness or numbness or difficulty moving both legs or your feet or toes. Sharp pain that may make it difficult to maybe stand up or even walk, and the pain radiates as well down to your legs and possibly into your feet and toes too. Again, that rarely occurs in the foot. So sciatica pain, I do have a lot written down though for what I do remember. So there is a few different causes for this, and I'm about to go through most of them with you now, most of the common ones anyway. So the first one is spondylolisthesis. I think I've just absolutely slaughtered that. However, it occurs when the vertebrae slips out of position, and if the slipped vertebrae compresses the sciatic nerve, it then causes sciatica. And this is one of the most common causes, and it's mostly caused by age-related or degenerative wear of the spinal joints as well. So that is spondylolisthesis. Honestly, I've just slaughtered that. It's a very hard one to remember. However, it will be in the title as well. It'll be somewhere right now, So that's what it is. Look at it if you want. I mean, you can research it yourself, obviously. But however, I've got a couple more for you as well. So the next one is spinal stenosis. Right now, spinal stenosis is the narrowing of the passage where the spinal cord travels down to the spine, and it occurs when the ligaments become overgrown, but bulging out the spine discs. Yeah, I know, it sounds horrible, doesn't it? It occurs when the ligaments become overgrown. Yeah, I've already said that. And the sciatic nerve is occasionally affected by this, and it also contributes to the sciatic nerve, which is occasionally affected by things such as pain in your lower back, heaviness in your legs, and also stooped posture and difficulty walking as well. So if you get any of these, they might sound familiar. If you've got it yourself, you'll know for a fact these are familiar. And the next one is herniated or a slip disc, and yeah, this is probably the most severe one up there, but it is pretty common, believe it or not. A slip disc, you might hear a lot of people say they've had a slip disc, and this is basically what that is. So your spine is made up of vertebrae. It's made up of discs and nerves as well. Vertebrae are blocks of bones that make up the structure of your spine and also protect the spine as well. The vertebrae are supported and cushioned by these discs. These discs are made from a tough, I would say like a fibrous type of case, and they contain a soft gel-like substance as well, and a herniated disc is the outer part of that. So that is the three most common. The three most common that I know. Well, the three most common there is, never mind that I know. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you some exercises. So I've got 2 exercises to show you. In fact, no, what am I talking about? 2 exercises. I've got 3 exercises to show you, and yeah, these exercises, like I said, this is sort of like a speciality type of thing I do, because not many people either want to go to the gym. And I suppose if you've got sciatica, I suppose one of the last things you want to be doing is going to the gym if you've got loads of aches and pains. But you can also add these exercises into your actual gym workout as well, which makes it even better. Because if you can do it at home, you can do it on some exercise mats at the gym, no problem. So that is exactly what I do, and that's why I try to make it easier for you guys. Okay. So we're going to get into the first one, and the first one is called a back stabilizer. Okay. So you ready? Okay, let's go. Okay guys, well, if you've made it this far in the video, what we've got now is we've got the back stabilizer, and this exercise is basically, like it says on the tin, it's going to stabilize your back. So what you want to do is, you want to get onto all fours like so. You want to have your hands 90 degree parallel, so straight, shoulder width apart. You also want your knees to be the same. Make sure you're doing this on a soft surface. I know I'm not doing it on a soft surface right now, but it will really hurt your knees if you don't. So what you want to do is, you want to have one arm raised in the air for 10 seconds, looking straight ahead. You want to tighten your abs as well, so brace your abs. You want to do this for 10 seconds, and then back down, and then onto the other one, like so. Now try to keep your pelvis and everything straight in line. If you do feel any discomfort or pain from this, I would recommend withdrawing from the exercise, simply because of the fact, nobody wants it. You don't want to aggravate it if it's getting worse. However, if this is okay for you and you've got no problems with that, then yeah, do it. It's exactly what I'm here for, to give you exercise to do at home. So that is the back stabilizer, and I'd recommend doing 30 seconds on each side. And you could use this as maybe a warm-up exercise. It's more of a stretch, I would have said, than an exercise as such. But however you want to classify it and however you want to put it into your exercise is completely up to you. You put it where you desire. Okay, so that was the back stabilizer exercise. I've got 2 more for you. So without further ado, let's get into them ones. Okay guys, so the second exercise I've got for you right now is going to be called I call it the bent knee. It does have a proper name, but it's the bent knee exercise for your leg. For sciatica. And it involves your leg though, that's what I'm saying it. But I'm going to show you how to do it and what it's used for. So, I call it the bent leg simply because of the fact that's all you're doing. But there's a method to it. So what you want to do is, you want to lie on all fours. You can have your arms wherever you want, here or here. What you want to do is you want to have one leg bent, right? And the leg you've got bent, you want to lift it off the floor just slightly. Like you can see mine here. You can see it's just slightly off the floor. And you want to do this for between 10 to 12 seconds. Okay. And then back down. Then you want to get your other leg and do the same. And then you want to lift it just slightly off the floor. And again for 10 to 12 seconds. Right, and I'll show you once more so you know how to do it. Okay, so you lift your leg like so, and then you want to lift it just off the floor. As you can see, mine is just off the floor. And do this again for 10 to 12 seconds. And you will be able to feel it in your lumbar, which is your lower back right here. Okay, so I'd recommend doing the same. So if you're holding it for 10 to 12 seconds, I'd recommend doing say three on each side, so 30 seconds So 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds the other, you know. One more exercise to show you. I know these aren't like, you know, oh, you've got to use dumbbells, you've got to use this. Because this is a little bit different to that. These are more stretches than exercises. And these will help in time to get the mobility in your leg. And obviously help with your sciatica. So yeah, okay, one more exercise to show you. So without further ado, let's get into that one too. Alright guys, so the last exercise we've got going right now is going to be, it's called the pelvic tilt. The one that I've just done, I've just clicked on, I don't remember what it's called. It's called the gluteal, it's just gone. I just had it. It was something to do with the gluteals. I think it's a gluteal raise. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, let's get into the pelvic tilt. So the pelvic tilt is obviously where you want. I'll do it this side. So what you want to do is you want to go on the floor like so, and what you want to do with your pelvis is you want to lift in the air so your back is touching the floor like so. So knees want to be like so, evenly apart. Lie down, and you want to lift your pelvis like so, and then back down. And you want to do this for 5 seconds. And yeah, it's okay. Don't get me wrong, it's not the best one in the world in terms of if you can feel it. You might be able to. So once again, like so. So the pelvis, the bum is off the floor, as you can see. I'm putting my hands there. It's off the floor, and you want to do this for 5 seconds, and then back down. And that is the final exercise. I know it's not the longest video in the world, but hey, you don't want it to be. But yeah, this is pretty much the 3 best exercises to use for sciatica. And obviously, you know, try it out yourself. If you are affected by sciatica, I recommend trying it. Obviously, if the pain is too severe, I'd recommend seeing obviously a GP, seeing what they can do. But I would recommend trying to do these exercises. And obviously, if you feel pain or discomfort while doing them, or you just, you know, you're not too sure, that's perfectly fine. But the exercises are there. And without further ado, thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll see you again next week. Where we've got scoliosis, and that'll be an exciting video. So it's scoliosis, and yeah, I'll see you for that video. So yeah, thanks for watching.